All right, we are back. Hey everyone. So I am a little bit less tired. I'm not gonna lie. Last night, when I streamed, when I left stream, I immediately passed. I just clocked out. I fell asleep, which makes sense. But then I woke up like really weirdly, and I don't know why I feel weird. I've been trying to figure it out myself. But we are going to be drawing. I kind of played a ton of League today, so I'm kind of leagued out, not gonna lie. So we're going to be drawing instead. We're probably going to finish a couple of pieces, um, as well as just figuring out, or yeah, just kind of figuring out how to finish that Hollow Knight piece, to be honest. Because I myself, I do not know, uh, I don't know what I should be doing with that piece. I was thinking about putting tendrils or like some kind of Espery like ambiance, I guess. But man, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see if our pen works as well because it's been kind of acting weird. It could just be a pen that likes to turn on and off all the time, but it could just be the nib. Not like I know how to take off the nib. 'Cause, well, regardless, it is working, so I think we're fine. We are going to be changing over, and I'm going to figure out what to draw. I mean, eventually I'll figure out what to draw. We could just start with a Hollow Knight piece and just figure out where to go from there. I was thinking, like, so I was like showing it here. I didn't get to really show it in this piece, because I didn't really feel like drawing it. But I was like, oh, what if we did like these like ropey tendrils that you see like kind of all around, have it kind of like almost border, you know, to make it look like the piece is smaller than it actually is. Something like this, right? And then I'll like give it like a glow, maybe an orange glow to make it look like Hollow Knight's like original, like kind of like the infection. I'm actually looking up what it is. I'm just gonna look at infection. Because the infection, it's like all this orangey glowy stuff. So I was thinking maybe we can run with that. I give it some nice like I guess variance and like kind of like this, maybe like that, right? And then we'll just do it for all these other pieces. That's kind of like the thought process I had, and I was like, okay, we can just give it a glow right afterwards. Not sure how well or how good this is going to be, but eh. I mean, we could figure like I guess from here on out, you know, we can kind of figure it out. But I did happen to eat today, which was kind of a like I didn't really do much today besides play League and eat. I spent a little bit of time, I wouldn't say call it doom scrolling, but it was more like I was checking all my messages, any emails that I did miss, because I tend to do that. Kind of just like kind of just planning throughout the day. I'm not gonna lie. The life of an artist is really boring sometimes. I mean, yeah, pretty much. So, again, kind of like this. We could give it, we'll give it several different glows. Maybe a blue, maybe a light blue glow to like signify that heart, the liquid like blue heart stuff. I think this overall kind of it shrinks the it definitely shrinks like the focal point because I'm putting these things here. which is good for me because I'm like, I don't know what else to put besides like these cool effects. But I want to make sure it's still Esper-like. So I might have like one of these like trail off almost. Like that. Like just have these strings that like kind of go off on their own. It'll add to the like the overall glow later because it will stand. It will be almost like an invisible placeholder. Yeah, like my pen dead again. No. Okay, there we go. Sometimes it just takes like a million clicks a second. And then I can just go to layer styles and like put glow, outer glow. We're honestly just gonna make it normal, opacity. I'm assuming this is the color. We'll make it. We'll give it a light blue. We'll see where it goes from there. The size. Spread should be like 40, right? I don't know what these numbers mean. That didn't do anything. That's because the layer effect didn't even hold. Water glow. There we go. Oof, buddy. That's way too much. Okay. We're gonna go layer style, outer glow. Okay, spread. Let's have it spread like 34 with 100% spread. Okay. So it is spreading. We just need it to not be that high. Should we just put like a ton of noise? No, that is a bad thing. That is a cool effect though. I will keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for later. No noise. Spread is already a ton. Quality should. What if I just reduce quality? Oh, Jesus. Okay, good to know. Don't reduce quality. Otherwise it looks like garbage. Yeah, no, I kind of expected it to be. What if I just make it like 27? Oh, it just. I don't really want that. I kind of. Yeah, this is the problem with these, is that sometimes the outer glow just doesn't work the way I want it to. I want it to be 100. Should I just increase the spread? No, the spread doesn't do that. Maybe I should just increase spread. Oh, decreasing the spread is good. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's an awesome fan art. Have you heard of Dead Account? Yeah, you told me about it. I didn't get to respond to you in time though. But I did check it out. It is tabbed. I just haven't read the manga yet. I've heard that there is an anime for it, so. But thanks for like the reminder. Yeah. Yeah, why? Why did you ask? I think like 13%. I like the art style. So. Okay, so that's definitely much better. I want to reduce it though. Should I just keep it at like 54%? We don't want the glow to be astounding. Layer style. Okay, so let's put like 6% spread. There we go. Much better. I am liking this one a lot more. I don't know if that's a good color though. I might change the color. I would suggest reading the manga before going to the anime because you get a better experience from manga. It's always the manga's better, right? That's always the case. Maybe it should be orange. Oof, it doesn't really have a nice color to it. Maybe I should make the initial color orange and then go from there. My pen not working again. Okay. If I just do this. That's not as good as I want it to be. kind of wanted to make it like a dark blue. Make it dark blue. And then have have it radiant like a lighter blue color around here. Maybe that'll be fine. It seems almost smoky-esque looking at it. I feel like the initial color should be a little bit better, maybe a little bit darker. I think, okay, so out of this goes on like another topic that I've thought about, but when it comes to anime, right, it's always the manga is better, but there's very rarely times where the anime is better. I can only think of like 2 anime where the anime is just that much better than the manga, and that's like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and actually reasonably Haikyuu. I actually really like the Haikyuu. The Haikyuu does the anime pretty well in terms of like how fast paced it is. It's usually like stuff that are like high speed, high action, and needs like the effects to sell it. But there's like almost 9 times out of 10 manga is better. I would say Full Metal Alchemist because that's one of my favorite manga or anime stories. It's at least top 3, top 5. That one's like almost equal. I think regardless of which one you pick up, anime or manga, Full Metal Alchemist is just always gonna be better. It's always gonna be good, right? That's just kind of something I've been thinking about for a while. Should I have the tendrils be lighter colored? No, it should be darker. It should be the color, but not like totally black. I would say for stuff like Tokyo Ghoul, definitely read the manga. There's like a lot of anime where just the anime butchers the manga. Blue Period is infinitely a better manga than it is an anime. The anime does not do the manga justice, and I'm so sad that it ends up being just this very plain, very static PowerPoint presentation. I wished for all of the like painting effects, they did a lot more, you know, impressive animation, because that's kind of like the point of art, right? It's an anime about art, and you don't want to be artistic with it. The fucking irony. I can understand like why anime can't do that. You know, there's not enough talents. You know, you don't have enough time. Budget-wise, you can't hire enough people, meaning that you don't get a lot of people who can do that for anime. And then there are anime that are just like bad in manga and in anime. I would say reasonably Promise Neverland. Promise Neverland quite literally is a good anime and a good manga, and then it just gets shittier over time. It just happens faster in the anime than it does the manga. Which is so funny because like the art style overall is like really good, and I'm really glad the artist just went over to Beyblade. The Beyblade manga is written by them, so which is really funny. If you don't know, like obviously everyone's heard of Beyblade, but like if you didn't know, the manga is drawn by them, and you can tell, right? You can tell from their art style, like right over here. Like if it's not apparent, at least here, that it is their art style. Yeah. Art by Pascal Demizu. That's them. And if you're wondering, like, they do way better art. They're a really good artist. It's just, damn, it sucks. It sucks that like the creator decided to like just shit all over the storyline, because there was a lot of like, I would say this is from what I've heard, Promise Neverland's creator and Shueisha kind of butted heads a lot about direction, and so she just kind of said fuck it to the last arc. It's really good up until that point though. It's like a really good story, by the way, and their art is just amazing. it's super detailed for like all of the chibi-esque characters that they love making. But that's like, that's like my opinion on that overall. I do happen to really like Beyblade X though. I'm actually a really big fan of just Beyblade in general, which is really funny. Because I think I just talk about it so damn much. I find every which way to get back and talk about Beyblade. I don't really post anything Beyblade related online. I'm gonna be real. But if you are into Beyblade, there's a lot of good Beyblade like combos out there. But I am specifically a balanced type player. I love playing just counters. I like countering my opponents. So, honestly, this seems fine. I don't mind doing this. It's just the fact that, okay, first of all, I should change this right here. Yeah, it's this thing. Should probably just, there we go. Anything else? This overall, like the backdrop behind this, should just be like fully blacked, right? There shouldn't be any like holes or whatever in any of these. And then for the title itself, I'll just some stuff here. This one right over here. Yeah, like I think this is way better, at least coherent. And same thing for this bottom part. There's just a lot of just open holes. I don't think needs to be this way. Yeah. This is the thing that sucks, is that there's a lot of like in between coloring that should be like fixed up. But I have to go back in myself and just draw and fill this stuff in. Could have just redrawn the whole thing from scratch, but I'm lazy. I'm like super lazy. It's kind of weird that this thing loops and the other one doesn't. I'm just gonna copy that a little bit here. Oof, the coloring is kind of off. It needs to have like this subtle outer shade. Subtle outer shade. I probably didn't do this correctly. It's fine. This thing should like keep going more out. No, just kind of pixel art my way around. It's such a minute thing, but it did bother me. This also bothers me as well. There we go. That's a little bit better. I think it's a little bit better. I don't know, feels like there should be just extra something. There is something missing. I feel like my art style always does that to me. It's like, oh, there's like a little bit of extra, something should pop out more or something shouldn't. This is good though. This might be the piece. I am trying to increase like the amount of artwork that I'm trying to put out, especially with these specific prints, because I want to, I guess in general, like be able to sell these. The problem now is my signature. I don't know where the fuck to put it. Also, I don't know if people like buying art with my signature on it. That's also another thing. Because it's like, where is it? I have like this piece, and I don't think anyone's ever bought it, and I feel like it's partially because there's this little thing at the bottom. You know, I should just look at other art pieces though to see if they do like if they have their own like little signature on it. Um, let's go with. I guess I should probably just look online. Maybe I can like try Instagram and just find some art pieces there. Because I feel like this over here does take away a lot of what most people really like from drawings. But I feel like that's such a subtle thing that I don't think anyone really cares about. Where is it? I mean, most people who draw art, in general, they don't really. I'd say reasonably, they don't. There's some people who just don't sell that kind of stuff. A lot of people like selling like little stuff like keychains and whatnot. I'm trying to look through like all of my past art styles or past, I guess, art posts that I've saved. It seems like some people don't do it. Maybe I should just take off my watermark whenever it comes to selling artworks. I don't, like, in my opinion, I don't think there's really any. I think, what is it? I think a piece that sold like decently well was a Chainsaw Man piece I had. That piece was really good. It was for the Rize arc. Oh, but it did have the signature. Someone did like it with the signature. So I guess it's good either way. Who's bonking me? Oh, what's up, Venom? Why are you bonking me so much? Oh, welcome to the stream. I'm just drawing random art at the moment. I bet this guy's gonna bonk me and leave. So I guess I should put my signature on the Hollow Knight piece. Given that I am putting my signature on everything else, so I'll do it. We'll make it light. We'll try to make it as small as possible. I tend to think this is like a small little tidbit and it worked anyway. How's it going, Venom? What you doing? Guessing the usual, but I'm kind of curious, you know. Big rip. Artistic Venom 32 only came to bonk me, and that's it. SMH my head, bro. Okay, what other pieces did I want to draw? I guess I could finish this one, which is like doing the line art for it, and then I guess I can start coloring the commission. I guess I can do that as well. I'm just gonna open all the pieces that I want to draw and just kind of cycle through them, because why not? I want to do this one. I want to do this one. I want to do this one. And you know, that's a good start. That's like 3 to 4 pieces, depending on how you view it. I did want to finish this one. This was actually, honestly, what is it? This was a really funny one, and I should probably finish it as well. finish this one as well. This one was just really funny. I'll do this one first. Okay, I was about to say, like, my computer has been kind of buggy. Buggy. Do 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 do. Actually, I don't know if you're still here, Venom. I do have a question. Do you actually have an earring? Like IRL? I'm mainly asking this because for me, I think in my own avatar, I wear like cuff earrings that you can see like on the side of my ear. I actually do have them. I lost like 3 of them though while I was out. Sometimes I just forget. I do forget that I just wear them, and then I would like scratch my ear, and then they would fall, and I'll be like, ah, fuck, well, there goes those pieces of metal. Did I do a ear reveal? That would be crazy. Just me wearing those cuff earrings. I think I did do that at one point. I definitely did it for my hair at least. And I have it on my Instagram actually. It was somewhere down here. Somewhere around here. It was just a very quick one where I was like, oh my god, my hair, blah blah blah, my hair is, yeah, this one. Because my hair got so long at this point, or it got longer at a certain point, and I just didn't like it until I had like these hair clips. And like, yeah, that's me with the hair clips or whatever. I definitely scratched out my face because I don't want to show it, but it is really, like, this is when my hair was like short. Well, I say short, but it was pretty much short. Man, look at all these other drawings that I've drawn. Drawing these drawings. Some funny thing is that some of these pieces do happen to get sold, which is kind of nice. That there are like value, that people do have value for some of these for some of these blah 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 blah. Some of these pieces. Yep, drawing this thing made me realize that I needed to actually take time to draw things, because it's like I see this and I'm like, oh yeah, in the moment I'm like, yeah, this is, people understand what's happening here, but this makes way more sense. Dude, season 2 of Phantom High is gonna get like a major upgrade, I swear. Well, not like I can draw right now, I'm drawing Lantern. Look at all this Lantern stuff that I drew. This was what, like 3 years ago? Yeah, 2.5. There was like one moment where I tried to draw something like this, and then tried it again, and I'm like, I couldn't get it to work. Ew, disgusting. I don't care. I don't care about getting more viewers. Fuck off. Like, genuinely fuck off. You can watch me, though. You yourself? Unearthly Humanity Emu 3? I mean, you're real enough, so... I mean, you probably don't give 2 shits about me, but... I mean, boost those numbers, I guess. But, I ain't buying anything. It's actually really funny because I think I've at this point encouraged you guys to be on here just because you guys up like numbers. I give you guys like 30 seconds of attention before I forget about you guys. Oh man, there's so many things I did back then. 2023 was a big fucking year for me. That's when I like tried to really hone down on like drawing and whatever. Oh my god, this is so loud. Never mind. What's this? Oh. I remember this was a commission. This was a really nice one. They told me that I could make the booba that big. Also, another funny thing is that this is actually, I think, my assistants. It's Tolatu, Angel, and Venom. I should really do this more. But I do not have the money to afford certain softwares to make me do this again. I would like to do it. Otoff and Willow was such a goated one-shot. I'm surprised that this is still here. I'm just gonna delete this. I don't know why this is still up here. I also don't know why this is up here. I'm gonna delete this as well. There's a lot of like things where I just have it just for the heck of it. This one, yeah, I can delete this one. There's a couple of these things that I should delete, like actually. This one, I don't need to show this. A lot of these are just like to post, hey, here's a thing, here's an announcement. I don't think I need it every single time. Same thing for this as well. Which is funny, I just deleted it, but funny thing about that post was that that's my old room. That's how my old room was kind of set up. Now I no longer live there. And that was only within a span of 9 months. Okay, so I can probably like open this back up again, and this thing is still up here. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm just gonna delete that as well. I don't think. Should I delete this one? Yeah, I'll delete this one. Actually, there was a cool thing that I wanted to do, which is to have a little bit of like a banner on the top page of my the top page of my Instagram page. Top posts. So you can have like 3 pin posts, right? And you can actually have it be the art styles, like 3 panels, and you can just make it be an entire art post. It's really cool. It's really cool. So I was thinking about doing it. Yeah, like all these other posts I made, especially this one, which I don't think I didn't. I actually like post. I'm pretty sure I posted it, but I guess not. This post right over here, that was really cool. This one I never sold this one yet. I wish someone did buy it, because it took a lot of time to make it. But obviously, you know, if it's not good, then I'm not gonna keep it around, obviously. This one here, Exploding Dennis. I overall just like the pose. That's why I used it for Chainsaw Man. And then all these other ones, I don't think it's bad or anything for like all of the ZZZ stuff. I just think it doesn't provide much of a use. Also, hey, that's on me. That's what I'm saying. It's my old studio. Like you can see the printer, all these things everywhere over here. Me wearing the sock or whatever. So for Belton Comic Con, surprisingly, I didn't sell a lot of those. So I have a ton of these lying around. I mean, to be fair, I made the money back with these. It doesn't take that much to sell these and then finally what is it, Venom? Speak. Use your words. Use your words like a. Okay, I was gonna say something very sus. Never mind. Man. Anyways, back to drawing. Which I am actually drawing your stuff because you did bother me about it for a little bit, so I was like, why not? This guy is not hearing me at all, is he? Also, did you answer the question, Venom? I was asking you a question earlier. I don't know if you heard me. And if you don't know what the question is, damn, this guy really did do that, huh? Guys, check the VOD, check the VOD. Literally, when he was when this guy was bonking me, I asked him a question, and I knew it. He dipped. This guy fucking dipped after he bonked. The question was if you actually wore earrings. Because for me, I do. I just don't wear it all the time, and I think I lost them. I think I still have 2 more, but I do wear like cuff earrings. They're just very like invisible because they're like black ones. You had me muted. That's crazy. Yeah, I was wondering if there was a reason why you have these earrings. If they were like inspired, specific. Ooh, like gauges. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. I don't think I'll ever want like piercings, like ever. But I do. I think I don't mind the cuff earrings. I think they're just kind of cool. Do I have? I actually don't have a reference sheet for you. Oopsies. That's okay. I have other ways to finding what you look like. That sounds very ominous. I mean, you wanted earrings for a while? Nice. Yeah. I also had like, I'm not even gonna call it a phase. I just really wanted earrings as well. And so I kind of just bought some. I bought some very cheap ones. That's why I lost them. That's why I don't care enough to find them. I'm just gonna get them replaced. I just don't have like money to just spend on just anything, to be honest. I wish I did. I was kind of spending as if I did have a ton of money though, which was kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was irresponsible. Very irresponsible. Yeah, I'm trying to go for a style that's like kind of bubbly-ish. Kind of failed with this thing right over here. Let me just try that again. Go. There we go. Easy. Easy. I say easy, and then this thing is like disjointed as hell. Okay. We'll do the classic. Give these two some round ends and just connect it with this line. Look at that. It's as if I connected the two. It's like surgery, but for drawings. I don't know. Like, I don't think I would ever want piercings, but like, it would be cool if I had shorter hair to show off my earrings, specifically the cuff earrings. I just like that shit's difficult. Not gonna lie. Like have them on without like feeling like something scratching your ear all the time. Also, the reason why I'm like drawing this, not like lantern or anything, I'm trying to get back into drawing. I'm trying to finish a lot of other drawings, you know? You understand the pain. Just saying you will draw something, and then immediately just kind of ditching it, and it turns into a whip. Same. I had a hard time finishing anything these days. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Because like I'm talking about like drawings that I promised to show. Hey yo, I'm probably lurking. Okay, cool. Thanks for stopping by and just saying hey. Hey yo. Oh man, today's Tuesday. I need to figure out. Oh, not like I'm gonna stay here for too long. I'm probably gonna end stream in like 2 hours. Yeah, hour 45. We will be drawing more lantern, I guess, later today. Oh, what the fuck? There we go. Yeah, let's just draw these circlets. And then we'll just connect them. Amazing. Look at this. Look at this guy. He looks tired. Looks tired out of his mind. Let me see if I can find a quick like thing for yours. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have an artwork around here. I'm pretty sure I have the artwork that you have from our collab. I could probably just look at the collab stuff. Easy. Easy. Okay, this is much harder than I thought. Well, I'm just gonna color pick. Color pick and kind of just move things around here and there. One. Seems like you have a highlight on the back of here. Seems like overall your highlights are like, what do you do here? Okay, you just kind of stop. So I'm just gonna something like this, kind of do almost like a wavy shape. Anything? Nope. Oh, you do have one over here. I might make the color different. Just so it fits. Oof, way too much. Then is this purple? No, it's red. It's like red. Oh. Dude, I am hearing like so much like car braking off in the distance. That shit bothering me a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I'll just do like the entirety of the face. Oop, the entirety of the face. And then kind of do a little bit of a darker thing for the eyes here. Fuck. There we go. I'm starting to realize the pattern, and I think it's after I switch different brushes. Does it do anything? This one's actually gonna be like a darkish green, like this. I don't know if that. Maybe I should just make it skin colored. That just looks like a fucking. What color should the beak be? Because the beak kind of just fits. Okay, I need to think about this. I think it should be different colored, obviously. So this should be stays the same color, maybe a little bit darker. And then the underside will be a little bit farther. There we go. Bird venom. And then we'll give plastic this. This is so dumb. So dumb. I feel like you should have like a little bit of white here. Why does it look? Give me a second. I need to think about this. Why does this look? I think it's the whites. The whites of the eyes make it look like you're way more. Your eyes are way more split than they actually are. So I'm gonna just curve them upwards. I like this. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think. I think. Give me the same color beak. Okay. I think I already did that, right? Oh, yeah. I was wondering why he looked so toasted. Yeah, it's the sad owl. There was a time when Venom was just really down in the dumps and tired of everything. He even sounded it too, which was funny. So I decided to kind of do that. Okay, it seems like the inner part of his hood is the same color, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh. And then probably just a grade to lighter gray. Ah, amazing. Now we have to draw the thing that sells it is the fact that it's like super shaded. So that's my forte. Because I end up drawing, I actually have that, like, I actually know that drawing style or that coloring style. So you're about to Venom, you're about to get fucking drawn to hell. Trust the process. To color your earrings. Oopsies. That's a my bad thing. Your earrings are like your coat color. I can just. There we go. Trust the process. Process will be shown. Will be good. You kind of have like a long, like light blue highlight. So I'm gonna do the same. Maybe I should cukify it. There we go. Cukified. It's almost the same, but not quite. Okay, wait. This thing goes all the way upwards, so it's kind of like this actually, meaning that this part does this, and then I can take this part and like round it off almost. Do you put like a hiccup? No, you don't. Well, I'm gonna do it. I should probably make him much darker. Whoopsies. Up. We're fine. we're fine. Honestly, we might just make this pure black. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, that's way too much. I'm having too much fun with this. Let's go like almost a little bit too. That's too much. That's just enough, I think. Yeah, that's just enough. Okay, time to put in. Time to artify this. Because the reason why it's so funny is because it looks like well drawn. It's not just a cell shaded drawing, right? We wanna make this look like I painted half of this. I'm starting to forget why I stopped drawing this. I'm not gonna lie. Come on. Okay, it stops mid-stroke. Pause. So, not really sure. Not really sure why that happens. I just want to make sure all of the shading has some version of like an extra color or two. That's the thing that sells it. Come on, pen. You can't keep doing this every single time. Like my pen dies like every 5 minutes. It's so annoying. Or at least it feels like every 5 minutes. Again, not sure why. I'll definitely put like highlights and stuff for drawing. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna do glasses. This one's gonna be with soft light, I think. And then we're gonna shadify this one. Or artify it, I don't know what really how to explain it. Just has to look like I put heavy thought into half my strokes. Pause. This is so dumb. The thing is that this looks like Venom. That's That's the thing that's fucking getting me. It's that it looks like Venom. Okay. Here's the thing that's gonna sell it. Here's the part. Here's the part that I think is gonna be the funniest. Okay. Where's? Okay. Watch. This is probably. And the thing is, this works so well with whatever I'm about to do. Okay. So, give me a second. This is so dumb. Okay. Almost done with this. Okay. So much effort for a shit post, right? Honestly, no. This is good on its own. It has to be perfect, and there's a reason why. There's a reason why it has to be perfect, okay? It's because I'm gonna take this and just copy it multiple times as... Yeah. What? Okay. That was weird. And then I'm gonna take this and flip it. So much effort for the shittiest meme I've ever made. This is actually just a really good really good profile pic. Yeah, let's go with this one. And then we'll just put it like right here, and then we'll put one right here. We just have to make the illusion that this thing is random everywhere. Do we need any more highlights? I'm gonna be real, I don't think we do. Should we here just to add in just we'll do this. There we go. It's done. Hands down. Nope, we're good. This is perfect. We are done. I'm sending this over to Venom so he can now use it. Where is he? There it is. Sketches. Amazing. This is such a funny artwork. It's so good. It's so good. I love whenever I just draw and I have fun with it. Okay, I have 4 other things that I could draw, and we're only an hour in. We can figure out something new to draw, right? Right, guys. I kind of want to do this, but this deals way more with like sketching, and I don't know if I want to do references. I like drawing things that don't need references right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, group it, lower the opacity, and just start line arting. This should be also equally as easy to draw. Honestly, the speed in which I'm like finishing these pieces and like actually drawing is astonishing, because I'm like, yo, I'm creating like pretty good like lines without any need to really go past anything, you know. All the lines I'm making are roughly confident lines, so it really is just me tracing over what I think the sketch is. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not really trying to do any fur for the top side of his head. I'm not sure if I can disclose what I'm drawing here. I guess like because I'm a part of the group, I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll face whiplash from everyone else, but like nobody. I'm gonna be honest. Nobody's really pushing this idea out. I'm a part of a quote-unquote like content creator group, or like an artist group, I guess, that we've made. The name of it is called Temple, and the entire point of like Temple is like we're just a bunch of artists. We like gacha games. I think that's kind of like the premise that we had. We decided to kind of make slightly varied like OC designs to what we usually are. As for the content and stuff, I'm trying to push for like making videos, but excommunicated. Oh, that's crazy. You're not part of it. Shut up. What are you saying? Watch, I will be excommunicated because I told everyone too soon. But at the same time, nobody in the group is doing anything about it. So in reality, you know, am I really like, this is no different from me just talking about it, I think. But yeah, what's it? The group is called Tenpool. We are just, in universe, I think we're just a group of Okay, no, that's not the trigger. In universe, we are a group of, I guess you would call like rangers, protecting like wildlife in a kind of solar punk-esque city. So we are actually based off of, I guess you would say, like different starred, not people, but like different. We're like separate. We try to make ourselves almost like gotcha characters. So I think it would be nice to introduce, quote unquote, our mascot, CN. Which is funny, the name for it, we were supposed to just say 10 in Spanish, but we didn't, we don't know enough Spanish until somebody brought up why did we name this guy 100? And we're like, oops, wait, we should probably. So, yeah. CN. There we go. And he's just our little cat mascot. Very cute, in my opinion. To be fair, I think out of all of us, I'm like the most, I guess I would be like the least informed, yet the most, I guess, interested in the art group team up thing that we're doing. I'm not really sure what to call it. I think just having little Bangu like stubs for legs is funny. I'm getting better at like reviving my pen, I'm not gonna lie. Like whenever my pen dies, like an immediate like just slap onto the tablet. Yeah, not really sure what to do from here on out. I guess I can start doing some coloring for him after I like fill in some of these lines. I feel like this particular whisker is too far out. I feel like it should be like slightly like this. Yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. Seems like I might as well. Oof. To be fair, they wanted him to be a black cat, so I'll just. Oof, no way. How far along was this? No. Okay, whatever. That's okay. I needed to erase that area anyways. Nigel. No way this line drags the entirety of this guy's body. That's crazy. Whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna like color portions in before I like hone in on what exactly it is. You know, that's just a stupid idea. Okay, we're good here. Yeah, so that's what it is. We'll make this part darker. We'll give this like light yellow. I think that's kind of nice looking. As for the little bandana he wears, we can, he kind of has like the gold. Yeah, overall. Oh my god, Neck, what is up? Thanks for the raid. How's it going, everyone? I'm just drawing random things, I'm not gonna lie. How's it going? I actually got to be in one of your raids, or not raids. I was raiding, I think I was part of Venom's raid towards you I think a week or two ago? It's been a while, it's definitely this year. But your stuff was really, really cool to see. I kind of had you on lurk for like maybe like 2 hours in, but still, it was still nice having you like, having someone else draw in the background. I hope that like my streams end up being that way for you guys. I mean, yeah, I think so. It's this year. Like, okay, it's only been like 39 days, so don't ask me how I could calculate that fast. I had that on mind. I think earlier there was a post about the UK. The UK has officially recorded every single day to be raining this year. It has been raining in the UK for 39 days, and that's why I know it's been 39 days into the year. Okay. Yeah. How are you doing? How was your stream? Hopefully your stream went nice. Should I give this guy a... Nah, it's good. It's fine. We'll go with purple for this like overall costume. We'll do like light purples for the stars. Pretty chill. Streamed earlier because I gotta go to work after. Yeah. This stream is not gonna be that long either. It's gonna still run for another like hour and a half, 2 hours. So for anyone here who has or who is still interested in like just sticking around, I will be staying for that long. Yeah, no, I'm like drawing my own thing for the most part. I'm glad that you did, that you had a pretty good stream, I'm assuming. Here forever, yeah. I don't know what else to really do here. I guess maybe give this. There we go. There you go, the boy himself. Should I don't know if I should. I guess I can shade him. I'm drawing like a bunch of different pieces. Actually wait, you could check some of the stuff I'm doing for conventions real quick. I'm actually drawing, where is it? These, let me find it. It's this one. I think I have another one, but I have another one in mind anyways that I'm gonna draw. They're basically like fake game arts. That's like the best way to explain it. So this is like one of the first ones I made because this was like the one that started it all. This is a JJK one. The entirety of it would look like this. If I can like hide all of it. So this is what it would look like. It would be like, it's almost Kingdom Hearts-esque in the way like there's a menu, spamming the attack button, having a party to the side. I'm not gonna put their faces or anything. And then just at the top, it would be like Ryomen, Sukuna, like at the top. This would be, I guess a more, what is it? This is the thumbnail version, sketch version, and then afterwards line art, which I added in the rest of the stuff, like the UI and everything. I think making like fake game art is probably my calling. It's like my artwork overall, I feel like is always missing something, and usually the case it's just a game interface. I'm making one for free run, and I'm making one for not this one, making one for what is it called? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So, like overall, it looks pretty. I think it's gonna be a pretty cool like overall concept. These ones I am actually going to be selling at like some art conventions. My first art convention of the year is actually going to be in April, which is crazy. So I'm gonna have one in April, and then I'll probably have one in June. I'm not gonna do that many this year. I'm trying to go for just like very few conventions, and just try to rack up as much money as possible per convention before next year, where my money is more up. It's me going, okay, time to rapid fire this shit. Time to go every single month. Every month I'll go somewhere, right? That's what I'll do next month. But this month, it's like, I'll go to like 5 or 6. I'll go to maybe, like 6, maybe 7 conventions this year. So, but for now, I'm really just drawing whatever I want. This one is going to be the one I will fix up right now, though, because I do want to finish this. At least, put it into the server, the 10-pool server, which is like us and, like just another, just a group of overall artists that we wanted to make, like, do like podcasts, or maybe do like collab videos or something. I'm not really sure. Something along those lines, I'm sure. To be fair, I've asked them before what they wanted to do, and they've been like kind of sidestepping the questions, because they're usually like, oh, I think they're way more into like the lore of them doing stuff, but I'm just like, okay, that's cool, but like, what's the point? What are we doing? What are we doing here, Because that was like one of my first questions. That was like one of my first questions to them. I'm just like, yo, what do we want to do for this? What do we want to do here? And they were like, we need to make the lore first. And I'm just like, well, okay, I guess we can. Yeah, this one is going to be very interesting, because I'm literally going to almost give it like a glitch effect here. Kind of like this. Maybe make a lighter version so I can like overlap some of these other glitch effects. Which con are you going to in April? There's a convention, what's it called? It's called Kimo Kawaii. I'm actually one of their like long time, or like up and coming long time at this point, vendors. So I'm going to I'm going to both of their conventions. I'm going to one that's in College Station, and then I'm going to one that's over in Conroe as well. Yo, Venom, what is up? Yo, Venom, did you see the post? Okay, thanks. You did react to it. Nice. I'm expecting the switch. I'm expecting the profile pic switch, whatever you want to call it. I worked really hard on that. And when I say really hard, I mean I worked close to near just laughing my ass off half the time. Oh wait, Neck, you can actually see this real quick. I drew Venom. It's a very funny profile pic, I swear. Where is it? There it is. Look at this. Look at this. Look how tired he is. I also based it off of the sad owl. I don't know if you've seen it, like the wet owl picture. Yeah. Except I think it was it's basically a fan art of a fan art, because someone made a fan art of Rowlet doing the wet owl, but it was just Rowlet being tired, and then I decided to do that one for Venom. God, it's amazing. It's so Venom coated. Look at this. There's the coffee and everything. Oh. Put a lot of work into this Venom. So much work. You wouldn't believe how much work I put into it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do from this point on. I think this is done. I'll just crop a portion of this. Let's just do it like this. There we go. Let's see. Sketches and art. I'll just find. Okay, now that I'm done with this one, that didn't take too long at all. That was like 10 minutes. That was like 10 minutes of me drawing. I'm on a roll. I feel good about myself. I'm drawing so much. I do want to draw this one. If my pen would work with me, please work with me. This guy's on a roll, call him Butter. Blue Sky has drafts now. Blue Sky has drafts? Let's go! Blue Sky needs to up their game though. Like, come on. There's so many things about Blue Sky that needs to be better. I need it. I need it. Please. I'm so sick of so many companies calling the big competitor shit and then not doing anything better. Yes, I'm talking about TeamSpeak. Okay, so Discord, buddy, Discord. You're kind of fucking up a little bit. I get it. I know what you did, but we know what's happening, right? It's okay. So for anyone who doesn't know, Discord pulled out a little bit of a sudden update, I guess you would call. That's gonna happen in March, which is every single No, I'm not here to fearmonger. This is me like going in, looking up what they're doing, and like the actual changes, right? So there's a couple things, but first, right? I don't think this update's bad. It's only bad if you fall for it. It's basically like a walking scam, right? So first, they've already done this before, okay? Just to preface, they've done this before in 2 other countries. They're fine. They didn't crash out. Nobody crashed out over it, and they're doing fine. Okay? Second of all, the only reason why it would be bad is if you willingly let your ID like actually go through, or if you try to like fake the system or whatever, right? You can be a team. Okay, so I should first start off with this. Discord rolled out an update, and it literally just said we're gonna make every single account teens, and unless you ID verify with us, you will then be an adult account. That's it, right? Basically meaning that you won't have certain features and you're pretty much on quote unquote safe mode or parent mode, I guess. I rather just call it like teen mode. But I will show it real quick. Because me and my friends were talking about it and I'm just like, I don't see anything bad about it unless you make it bad, right? So here is the full like default settings that will start in early March, basically in like 3 weeks. Content filters. You will be they will blur sensitive content. You can toggle this, so that's nothing, right? That second one, age-gated spaces. Only users who are age assured as adults will be able to access age-restricted channels, servers, and app commands. This is only particularly bad if there is like, if you make a specific like area that is meant for, I guess, everyone, or it's only meant for like older people. So I can see a lot of like VTubing spaces because they don't want children in it to have this. But at the same time, now they have to see. This is where the backward logic comes in, right? Now, if you want to create a safe space for adults, right, you have to be age verified. This is like where like the number one thing that people are like hating about it is. I see it as no, for me, I don't see it as no issue, specifically because Discord will have to change its fucking settings because they're just gonna run into like a bigger problem, which is people just make the quote-unquote safe spaces just everyone's spaces, right? So if you are a content creator and you wanted to kick like kids out, now it's going to be much harder for you to do so. I can see the like just the anger from that, like overall. Third thing, message request inbox. This is like nothing as well. You have all your direct messages will go to a separate inbox, in which case you can filter them out. That's it. And then you can, yeah. I mean, and access to modify this setting is limited to age-assured adults. Like, direct messages from people a user may not know are routed to a separate inbox by default. As in, you can switch it back to your regular inbox. That's what I'm getting from this. Friend request alerts. I think that's good. I think that's actually just a good one. Just having a warning saying, yo, you might not know this person. Easy. Stage restrictions. Only age-assured adults may speak. This is like really bad for specifically like content creators. Right? This is something that just kills content creators because the content creators now have to just show their IDs. And many of them will just say, nah, I'm good. Not to mention that the same like age thing is like additionally like also a double-edged sword because it's like kids can just bypass it with a different photo. There's a lot of like different ways to register your face in, and not all the time are you going to just have to show your government ID. You can just show your face sometimes. But yeah, they did this specifically last year in the UK and Australia. They literally did this in September and people fucking crashed out about it. And it was fine afterwards. I know that's a bad thing because it basically just meant, oh, they calmed down about it, and meaning that we can just be walked all over. But at the same time, it's also like the people who are angry about it just found ways around it, right? Like it's still there's a lot of like surveillance state like privacy issues, but unless you're like, I'm gonna be honest, unless you're like a hardcore fan of Discord who's using this to create a community, if you're a casual Discord user, this doesn't affect you. If you're trying to like, if you're like a bigger content creator and you're trying to like make a huge space and have to now worry about like kids coming in and seeing all the shit that you have, and you don't want that, that's where the problem lies. It's so weird because it's like, because this kind of does the opposite of what they're intending to do. almost with specifically the age-gated spaces. I get what they're doing. It's just it's gonna have the opposite effect. Because the people who want to create, well, the thing is, in order for, I don't know, it's weird. Because I'm assuming that for age-gated spaces, I'm assuming that anyone who runs the Discord, like the community, gets the admin privileges anyways. And so they can just mod whoever. So I feel like this is just a nothing burger. You can bypass all of this even. The bad part is if you willingly give your ID. Yeah, don't trust Discord with personal info. Like, dude, they've had so many data breaches. The fuck you mean? Dude, I'm not putting my shit on there. Yeah, me having an account that's over a decade old equals teen. Yeah, no, a lot of people are just like, yo, there's a lot of adults on there who feel like the thing is again, the default safety settings just feel like a nothing burger. And this is taken from their site. This is what they've told us. Obviously, the only bad thing is just the fact that they want our IDs, right? They want our government issued IDs. Just don't give it to them, right? Don't fall for that scam. And as always, either you can find an alternative, which is what people are trying to do right now, or you can just toggle all the safety settings in a different way. There's so many different ways to fix up Discord for your needs that I think all of this is just nothing, right? Like, I'm looking at like stuff like stage restrictions. I don't think I will ever use speak on stage in servers. That makes sense for most people, unless you're like a mod, I guess. If you're a moderator, I'm pretty sure you just get all of these anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah. Or you can download a game from someone on Discord and get hacked. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that at all. Me, I would never willingly click on a link from a friend that sends me to a game that they want me to playtest or anything. That's not me at all. No, it's not me. You see, this exact sentence is like fucking grounds for canceling. If people didn't know I'm joking, okay? I'm joking. This isn't meant to be a jab. It's just really funny. I've been on it for an art thing before. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, I think Discord like just kind of sent out a. I think everyone's fear mongering over all of it because they see the words government ID and face scan AI, and it's like, yo, it's not that. Like, I'm not trying to downplay this. I'm like, obviously the face scan ID and the government ID issuing thing is a really bad thing, but it's not mandatory, right? Like, the settings that you lose from not giving your ID is practically nothing. Plus, a lot of people have already canceled their Nitro subscription anyways, so it doesn't even matter. Like, Discord just like took a fucking beating in terms of revenue. They just had a couple hundred thousands of users just cancel their subscription, and Discord, which is already kind of like down in the tanks, like the new CEO obviously ain't doing too well. He pulled such a cash grab move that is so well known to kill a corporation, and he's decided to do it anyways. So yeah, I can mention so many other things about that CEO, but I'm not gonna say it for the safety of myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna say CEO dumb. He big dumb for trying to do this, and it's objectively dumb because it had the direct consequence of losing money. That is the most like, that's the thing you're not supposed to do as a CEO, right? Which is, tank a corporation to the ground. There's like two other people in mind I can think of. Remember Skype, guys? Remember what happened there? Yeah, there's a reason why it doesn't exist. I wonder what happened. I wonder what they did specifically. You can look that up yourself. They just to let you know, it's pretty much the equivalent of what Discord's doing right now. It's just really bad business move after really bad business move. Just be like Tumblr. No, even Tumblr did it. Tumblr shot itself in the foot. It took years, upwards to a decade, for Discord to come back. Not Discord, for Tumblr to come back into relevancy. But yeah. The Great Tumblr War. Yep, the Great Tumblr War of 2016. Oh, I remember those days. 2016, 2015, October. It was one of those. It was one of those years. I was one of the. That's the reason why I went onto Twitter. That's why I was on Twitter for a while, because I was like, oh, Tumblr is down, and I can't put my art on there. Might as well use Twitter now. Now that Twitter's dead, dead to me at least. Here's my thing about Twitter. Twitter's not going anywhere. It's just not a safe space for artists. It's good for companies and for journalists. It's like not a good place for any community growth. You can like text and type, and you can like, okay, I'll say you can grow a community there, but you can't show art on there, right? That's not really the best place to put it. It's such a cesspool. It will be taken and obliterated and used and reused over and over again. AI. And but it's good if you want to just say something, right? It's a town square to just say what you want. I decided to stick around because Elon hasn't done anything back when he first got it. I stuck around for it, and then slowly over time I realized it's just not a good place for artists. It's good for literally anything else though. If you want to share videos, if you want to share music, if you want to announce things, right? You put it there, right? You want to start arguments, go over there. You want to like follow and like say what's on your mind if you're an influencer, or you want to see what other influencers like what they want to say about stuff. Go there, right? It's not good for art though, sadly. It's just not a good place for art. All the artists legitimately went to Blue Sky. There's some cool trends on Twitter and to like revitalize the art, artists on there, but it's like it's not really as cool as it was before. There were so many cool trends. Like, I guess the most recent one was like the 4-panel one. But then there's also stuff like, I don't know if you guys heard that. That was my neck. Oh my god. Oh my god, my neck cracked like 5 times. Woo. Anyways, there was also another thing where there was the free run looking up. That's everywhere. That's everywhere on the internet. That wasn't just a Twitter exclusive thing, and that was specifically on Reddit where it started. So that wasn't even like a Twitter like birth like art trend. The art trend was just everywhere, which is different. There is like, I think some of their last hurrahs have been like the Sailor Moon redraw. That was like one of like the biggest ones ever. I would reasonably say the Jujutsu Kaisen redraw is an internet specific thing. There's like very few Twitter specific art trends, and if Blue Sky can like make their UI more interesting or make something good for artists to take advantage of, then props to Blue Sky for doing it. Blue Sky has not really done anything much. They've did some quality of life changes, as you said. They've done drafts. That's really cool. You don't have to. I wish they can do scheduling. Here's the things they need to do. They need to do scheduling. They need to create a overall hub for certain hashtags or for certain trends, so people can see them. That's like the number one thing that people like would want. I get Blue Sky's overall need to cater your own experience, but at the same time, you're going to be an echo chamber, and that's pretty much anti-trended. You won't be able to see any of the cool trends that happen outwards. You have to kind of rely on someone else finding that. And like, as much as I want to say word of mouth can spread faster than like just the trending tag, I'm just gonna be honest, having just that at the side would be nice. I don't think it's even that hard either to make, simply because you just take the most relevant tag and you put it onto front page. It would be cool if there was a front page. Like, Blue Sky can't be a Twitter 2.0, as much as I want it, like other artists want it to be for the sake of comfortability. Blue Sky should try something way more different, and they should definitely tell you how to do it. Because I've heard from other creators that like the biggest problem that they had was they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They didn't know how to access and like cater, you know, their page. They kind of were like, yo, it would be cool if you had one to start off with, but there's nothing. You literally get nothing, by the way. You have to find other people willingly to make it work. And then you'll get more people. Because by then the algorithm will be like, oh, you like this stuff, we'll give you more of this stuff now. Rather than, oh, we will guess. Oh, we don't want to guess? Okay, we'll just not show anything, I guess. Which, I had that problem when I first started, but then over time, I just catered my Blue Sky experience. Blue Sky is definitely not a place to know trending, like, real-world events. That's what Twitter is. Again, Twitter's not going anywhere. I don't want it to die or anything, either. It's like, it's such a nice place overall for information, but at the same time, it's just not a good place for artists. They've made like a lot of things abundantly clear, and that's like one of them. It's fuck artists, right? I don't know what to do here. I guess I'll just... yeah, something like that. Yeah, like how I... yeah, that overall situation is its own little mess. I do post on Blue Sky occasionally, not all the time. I barely post on social media nowadays. I've been so busy with work and just working on Lantern and trying to get convention stuff out of the way. I do need to start posting in March though. Plus, I wanted to make YouTube videos and I can't seem to be able to get those out. I'll try to, you know, but that'll take time. First I have to like make a ton of content and then get someone to video edit, and then yeah, from then and on, you know. Let's see, need to do something real quick. So 26. What time is it? Okay. Oh man. Okay, time to finish this piece. I feel like my lines are getting more sloppier. It definitely is. Which isn't good. I don't really like it when my line art gets super sloppy. It means I start cutting corners or I start getting, you know, I'm overall tired. Which I don't want either of. I mean, I created a couple of good pieces, so I'm not really mad about that. Dang it. Come on. Okay. But, I mean, I think this looks overall fine. To fill you guys in, Bill? Huh? Bill? What? To fill you guys in on what exactly I'm drawing, I'm just kind of drawing like a more like a street style Kyuki. I am a big fan of techwear. I don't have any techwear on me though. I should probably buy that with like a future paycheck of mine. Just drip the fuck up. That would be kind of nice. But the thing is that it's like, think I don't think it's cold enough for me to do it. I don't think it's cold enough for me to reasonably go out with it. I think it's nice though, like overall. I should still probably buy it when I get the chance. It's still cold enough. We're still in February. It's just I live in Texas, so it's just not cold enough to wear them, besides for fashion. And like maybe if I'm indoors, then I'll do it. I wish I could like, yeah, maybe if I like travel somewhere that's much colder, then I'll do it. But 9 times out of 10, I'm just gonna sweat. Who bonked me, by the way? Oh, no, it's just you, Nick. Why the fuck you bonked me? What did I do? I didn't even do anything this time. I wasn't gooning. I wasn't being horny up main. It's a mage. That's a mage, bro. That's some mage. I'm being king shamed for existing. You're the one who you're the one who bonked me. Okay, so this is where things get a little bit weird, because I need this to kind of stop here. So kind of like this, I guess. I played the 5th SMH. Yeah, nah. Sure you do. Sure. That's all you can do. We do like a small zipper. Techwear is so cool though. The reason why I like techwear is just its overall bagginess. That's like the #1 reason why I really like it. Another is like, I don't know. I don't know like what artwork I saw, but like it's just, I don't know. It's just so fucking cool. I do like the color black. Like that's like one of my. It's like a mix between black, white, and gray. I just really like monotone colors. I feel like I should put a hand here, but nah, I won't. Maybe I should just do that. Yeah, I'll just do that with my hands. There we go. Maybe we'll do, plus like the clothing I tend to make feels almost tech wearish. Almost, kind of. It would be cool to create like a certain clothing brand that rivals tech wear. Just make curved lines easy. There we go. And we'll do one over here. Oh my god, I did it again. Dude, this is like the thing I hate the most about having a dying pen. Is that it will like freeze up, stop working, and then it will continue on. And it's gonna draw this like annoyingly long line across my art piece. And if I don't catch it, it's just on me. it came so far across. Pause. Okay. Kind of want to create like a little bit of a latch button over here. This feels almost sci-fi futuresque. Futuresque? Futuristic-esque. Nah, I was right the first time. Okay. I knew I wasn't supposed to do this, but my art piece just feels very empty without it. Without this varying bold lines every now and then. Thank you, please. Kind of funny because this feels almost like, it doesn't feel like Kyuki at all, but it is, so probably because I'm not smiling or anything. I'm a sad boy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Cracking all my fingers real quick. Stretching my hands. Something to always remember is to always stretch your hands as an artist. You don't want carpal tunnel. I did have some form of like tennis elbow though. I will be honest, that's probably my fault. I use a screen tablet, and so instead of like the wrists, I move a lot more of like my entire arm. So it would just swipe across just the entire, like, I think I have like a 13-inch, 14-inch screen monitor for a drawing tablet, and I literally just like wave my entire arm, you know, from the entire, yeah, baseball, huh? Yeah, baseball, huh? Like, this would be the tablet, right? And this is how big my arm is in relation. Mind you, I'm not an artist. I'm just gonna draw this. There we go. Chibi Kyuki hand. And so in order for me to draw in a line like this, I literally have to swipe. Like, me drawing, let's go with this line, I have to swipe my entire arm like this. The entire way through. So for me to draw, like pretend this is, here, wait, I could actually show it in real time without having to use the camera. Give me a second. So, in order for me to draw that line, right? My hand is doing this. yo, this artistception. Look at this. Look, I literally did the motion, and it draws. Quite literally, that's the entire motion of my arm. Me doing this. This is me waving my arm across the screen. Which is why I zoom in a lot to create like doom. This is like this is me going from the bottom, like my hand on the table, to me going perfectly vertical. My arm just did this entire motion. This motion created this. I wonder if I can make this accurately. Yeah, like that. Look at that. Art recreates life, or life recreates art. Regardless. Oh my god. I am tired. Okay. That's not good. I really need to see this. Don't bonk me. I'm also gonna be ending stream soon. I kind of want to spend. I want to spend like roughly an hour doing something else, so I'll probably go do that. This is going to be end of stream. Alright, so thank you guys again for stopping by. I know this is only a 2-hour stream, and I know I said I was gonna stream for like 3 hours, but I kind of want to do my own thing. I want to be able to spend time just kind of relaxing a little bit. Low-key kind of want to play League of Legends, but I do have other stuff that I need to do throughout the day anyways, so can't really do that. Big whoop. Anyways, I am going to head off, so next time I'll be streaming is actually today. I'm actually going to be streaming today. I'm going to be streaming in roughly 4 hours from now, and we're just going to do like a very quick like lantern stream. I'll draw a lantern later today. So yeah, that's going to be kind of cool. I just want to take a break before I have to stream again, and I can already feel myself get tired. So I want to just stop here before I like burn myself out. Maybe I'll like eat something. I'm not really sure. Anywho, let's end this stream, okay? Well, wait. There we go. To everyone who's been watching, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on the VOD, thank you so much for watching on the VOD. If you decided to come in here and talk for a little bit, thank you so much for doing that. It means a lot to me that you went in and like, you know, stroked up conversation. And yeah, we did get to talk for a little bit. I yapped your guys' ears off, and we did finish a couple pieces, a couple of arts here and there. We will be. Don't bonk me. I'm doing my outro. And besides that, no. I think that's pretty much it. Later today, I will be drawing Lantern. It's going to be another short stream, probably 2 hours as well, but we will be drawing that tonight. So for anyone who does, or wanted to catch up on that, or wanted to like come back later and, you know, vibe on stream, that's a thing that's going to happen over there. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, depending on where you guys are in the world, I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care.